Good morning. Today is Saturday, April, maybe the 12th or 13th, 2025. Time is an illusion, but you know what I mean. If you catch this in 500 years from now, 10,000 years from now, this message still applies to you because it's all about the synchronicity. Who am I? My name is Gina Virginia Casella, and it's me. I'm the one behind the Dragon Dreams Soul Tribe Collective. I would love if you joined my Facebook group. It's free, the Dragon Dreams Soul Tribe Collective, and it's in honor of folks just like you who are looking for new ways to transform and transcend their Akashic records. Your past does not define you. The pen is very much in your hands, and it is your birthright to be the author, authority, master scriber, and editor of your story. And it's also your birthright to have guidance and mentorship, not to just, be left hanging and figuring it all out on your own. So I'm really passionate about how we're a narrative-driven species. Also passionate about epigenetics. You can learn all about me on my website, ginavirginiacasella.com. That's where you can discover my memberships, where to buy my books. If you're interested in having me as a guest on your show or as a speaker at your next conference, definitely reach out. I love facilitating, connecting with others. So the memberships, join one, join them all. Let me know which one is your favorite. If you join the membership, New Moon Wisdom Weavers, you get to meet with me and the collective of the New Moon Wisdom Weavers once a month. And we do this, except it's about an hour long, and it includes opening and closing sacred space, as well as fire ceremony. And any time left, folks can share out. I always thoroughly enjoy it. And if you join the group, the membership, New Moon Wisdom Weavers, then as an exclusive bonus, you get emailed to you at least 4 times a month, but basically I do it almost every day. So basically almost every day, you get this, a mini gemstone reading. The month of April 2025 is free. It's completely open to the public. However, starting in May, it is all exclusive to the paid memberships only. So if you've been enjoying my free content, there's a lot on my YouTube, Gina Virginia Casella. Leave me a tip. Always makes me feel so good. And if you look at the cost of the membership, consider joining. Rather than leaving a tip, join the membership. Get in on it. And you know what? With the membership, I don't spend the first few minutes promoting myself. So I've been having a little laugh about that. So I just do these unscripted. And let's dive into it now. So this card in particular, it's come up, keeps coming up. And it reminds us about, things like duality, shadows, darkness. Those are different things. Seeing beyond seeing, the shadow side. It doesn't always mean like the evil, dark side of us. The shadow side, just things that we can't see, like the 95% subconscious mind. It's kind of a big part of us, But the 5% of us, that's the conscious part of us. And for what it's worth, for a small 5%, we have quite a bit of power because we're in this 3D biological form. Um, it's interesting to think of things like shadows of the stars. What do those shadows look like and sound like? What kind of thoughts do stars have? I love this card. I love all of my cards. There's always so much to say. And when we can bridge the subconscious with the conscious, we get the Venn diagram thing going. We bridge our worlds, dreams, fragments, aspects of ourselves, all of those things. And the red bow reminding us that we're the gift. When we can bridge our worlds, we're the gift. And bridging that world extends to the larger picture of us co-dreaming. So there's like us, the details, where we connect and link up our own little details, and then that expands to the world around us. So what's a special message for today? Well, the special message for today is that um, the full moon for a lot of folks is usually intense. But today it's a bit more relaxed. It's a different kind of intensity. It's like a cleansing intensity. So Jaguar is telling us like, when you're playing with a magnifying glass and you line it up on a piece of paper and then the sun comes down like a laser and you can start like setting the paper on fire that way. Well, you can only do that if the paper stays still and if work with, your hand works with the sun, right? To line it up like a laser. And so if you're feeling stuck, which many of us are, Jaguar is saying this is a good thing. This is a good thing, which initially confused me because I was like, what? How is being stuck a good thing? But being stuck in this situation is a good thing because the moon is acting like a magnifying glass. So the sun, the light, is bouncing off the moon and coming towards us, right? And the moon is asking us to stay put, if you will, so it can do that laser thing and zap us, which might sound scary. But the thing is, if you work with literary devices and whatnot, there's an emphasis on death and just burning off the last of it. And I feel a little bit emotional in this moment because I've been feeling the intensity of the moon, and even the new moon when it's dark, I feel the intensity, and it's been a few years now. And just a few days ago when I was opening Sacred Space, I started bawling my eyes out because I just felt frustrated. Because it's like, we're constantly shedding these skins, we're constantly alchemizing, and yet we're constantly feeling stuck. Like, what gives? And there's this business of like moving forward, but then we have to take a step back in order to take 2 steps forward. And it's just like confusing. And the idea is just don't worry about it. Keep moving. Doesn't matter what direction you're in, you just keep moving. And to remember that not moving is moving. And so it's like all these paradoxes and dualities. I was just feeling like done with them. And I started bawling because I was asking Snake. I was like, Snake, I keep shedding skins. I keep letting things go, but it's like my snake skin is all tethered. It's coming off in strips. It's kind of like when I want to deliver a parcel, I pack it up and I put the packing tape, and then in the packing tape, you can't find like the end, and then you start basically destroying the packing tape, just trying to use it. And that's how I feel like my snake skin is. I feel like it's like that packing tape. I don't even know where it starts or ends anymore. I don't even know. I just don't even know. And that's where it was at. And I asked Snake. I was reiterating, be with me, Snake, be with me, and help my um, skin shed off one nice crack and peel off like a nice big tube, just like a banana peel, just peeling right off, or like an exoskeleton, like a lobster, just cracking right out of it. No more of these tethers. And it seems like there's a lot of loose ends in my life that are burning away. And when I think about my own transformation and transcendence and transitioning from one career into another, tying up loose ends keeps coming up in my life. And the thing is, whether I'm actually finished tying up loose ends or not, life is moving on with or without me. So those tethered snake skins were representing those loose ends. Those loose ends are not part of my matrix anymore. I don't have to tie up those loose ends. I don't have to be confused like, oh, I left a job undone or incomplete or something like that. No, 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 no. So Jaguar is like, you know what? I guess the last few days, Jaguar and Snake were collaborating, and it's really special for me today because today's the full moon, working with natural cycles around me. And when I saw Jaguar here, I thought, what? Jaguar is feeling stuck? What do you mean you're feeling stuck? But now I get it. I get it. It's just like the confused warrior. That's what I call it. Sometimes we need to stay small to stay safe. Sometimes we need to be in waiting. Sometimes it's not a good idea to rock the boat. We need to stay quiet. And Jaguar is telling us, be at peace. And this round for the full moon, the intensity is going to be burning away all what no longer serves you. And so it's like the shaman needs a shaman. And it's, working with story medicine. That's what I love about these gemstones and what I do. And none of this is scripted. I just make it up as I'm speaking. But it's like the snake part of me was walking alone, shedding skin when I didn't need to be walking alone. And so Eagle Condor helps us remember to have perspective. So the perspective is that I'm not alone. And sometimes when we zoom out, we notice things about ourselves like, hey, wait a minute, I have a tethered skin. What's up with that? And we remind ourselves about the high quality items that, may or may not even apply to me anymore because I'm in a different matrix now. So the snake part of me needed to ask for help. So Jaguar came to the south, and basically if Snake wants to come this way, that's a good idea, but Jaguar's like gonna stop us. So if you think about the hero's journey or any literary structure, any story structure, the beginning, the middle, the end. This is the part of the story where we're Snake and we're going on the hero's journey and we need help. We're all tethered. And Jaguar is like, I can help you. But helping you means being stuck. What? I don't want to be stuck. Oh, now I get it. I have to be stuck because I'm working with natural cycles, and the moon is a magnifying glass, the sun is being reflected, and this is going to help us transform and transcend. And I love how the dog monkey folk are right here. That's what this rock represents. And I also love this one here. It's representative of the goddesses, the three sisters in particular. The dark side is showing, so it's like a emphasis on death, but it's like the last burning, if you will. So that's really special to me. I wonder how folks out there resonate. And speaking of the three sisters, when I look at my gemstones and I consider the placement, this is an opportunity for life and new ideas. So it's kind of like there's like this big triangle being created, representative of the womb and fallopian tubes, the feminine biology. But it's like, trust the stars. They're burning, and they're burning for you. So it's not just the moon light that's gonna be burning, but it's like a buddy system. You've got the moonlight, the starlight, you've got star nations, you've got folks from the Pleiadians and all other kinds of constellations that are out there and planetary systems, and they're all going to be extra shining for you. And if anybody out there in the star nations has a mirror or a magnifying glass, they're all going to be like holding it up and working their magic to face us. So I wonder how this gemstone resonates with you. There's always so much to say. I really could go on and on. So I hope you have a peaceful full moon. I hope you sleep well. And whatever needs to burn away, just let it cleanse you. And if you're feeling any intensity, remind yourself this is a cleansing. So the mini gemstone readings, usually they're about 7 to 10 minutes, but I just can't help adding whatever comes to my mind, and then there's extra time to introduce myself given the free promotion. So on that note, my name is Gina Virginia Casella. You can discover all about me on my website, ginavirginiacasella.com. I would love for you to join my free Facebook group, the Dragon Dreams Soul Tribe Collective. And I would adore if you registered for one of my programs. Join one, join them all. Let me know which one is your favorite. Let me know in the comments how this mini gemstone reading resonates with you. As I mentioned before, I've been pulling this card in particular fairly consistently 2025, so let me know about that. Let me know about everything, anything that I said. It's always very interesting to me. So all right, again, my name is Gina Virginia Casella. Check me out on ginavirginiacasella.com. And that is it for today. Thank you, Jaguar. Thank you, Snake. Thank you, Eagle Condor. Thank you, Hummingbird. We are surrendering. All right. Bye for now.